All right. So this is a second collection of Capcom arcade games, and it's separate from the first one. And I don't know that I've listened to this song. All right. Weird choice. I don't know. It's fine. This is pretty similar to the first collection they put out, where they've got this kind of arcade full of games. They've billed everything here by saying CA2S, Capcom Arcade Second Stadium. I guess I should say, because this is pre-release and all that other stuff, I don't know, is there a situation where these games get integrated in with the first game in a more meaningful way, and that's why it says CA2S here? I don't know. I don't have the answer to that question. It's a weird mix of games, because Capcom just put out a fighting collection pretty recently. And so there are fighting games on this. Such as, Night Warriors. Or Vampire Hunter, if you will. The hottest game burning up Steam. You want to play some Alpha 1? You totally can. You want to play some Alpha 2? You totally can. Puzzle Fighter is also on that fighting collection. And so they're doubling up in a lot of ways for packages that were released and announced relatively close to each other. Like, hey, this has Alpha 3 as well. And you're like, great. I love Alpha 3. It's a great fucking game. But I would want to play it on the internet. Right? All right, okay. Hold right trigger to rewind. That's not how I want those buttons to be for a 6-button fighting game. And the start button, the arcade start button is on select because the start button brings this up all the time. That's a little funky. Yeah, so they've on a gamepad, it's like SNES controls, which I feel like the more modern gamepad method of putting both your Fierce Punch and Roundhouse onto the triggers, I feel makes more sense. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, attack with a punch. No, I don't need... Okay, hang on here. Heavy punch, we want that. Heavy kick, we want that. Okay, now do I not have a rewind? Okay, now rewind is there. Okay. All right, so yeah, you can do stuff. Also, it looks like it has Type 2 default, which is game like joystick defaults. So I bet it would do. I bet it would have the right defaults that I would want even on a gamepad. Okay. That's not gonna land. Hey, I won. Perfect. Nice. I'm really good at this. See? Just ask anybody. It all depends on your skill. I always say that. Oops. Perfect again, man. Really having a good run here. Feeling pretty good about it.
Get ready, fighters. Go for it, man.
Man, did it again. Wow, this is kick ass. Doing pretty good here. This is wow. I've been in the lab, you know what I'm saying? Getting it done. And you know, it shows. It shows. You put in the time. All right, I don't want to play much more of this. Aha. Oops. Great. Yeah. Awesome. Perfect. Just making a lot of smart choices. I'm just making a lot of like a really good reads here. And you know, I mean, I'm in Evo mode. All right, I've had about enough of me doing this. It's fun though. I don't know. It's real dumb. Anyway, we earned some Caspo, the friendliest ghost of them all. Looks like Caspo raises your class here. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're starting to see more people on this list, I guess. This is the Steam version. I also have the PlayStation version, but I have not looked at that version yet. I assume it's like this, you know. I'm just here for Speed Rumbler, or you know, Rush and Crash, if that's your thing. Speed Rumbler is an awesome game. I love Speed Rumbler. It does not get a lot of shine in this day and age. Not a lot of people out there talking about the Speed Rumbler in any kind of great degree. But I think it is cool, and you can get out of your car, and your car can blow up, and all kinds of shit. And the music's good in this first level. In the 21st century, there's a terrorist group that attacks small towns for 24 hours. Your goal is to free your family, bring peace back to your hometown. This is just some good ass music right here. Gonna hit these barrels, run that guy over. Oh man, I missed him. On him. Oh, he's always getting out of the way. Just the turning on the car, this weird slidey kind of spin it does, feels really nice. And I'll feel a lot better after an upgrade or two. Here we go. Now we can shoot longer, I think is what that one was. Ah, speed. Ah! Oh, that was almost bad. I almost got smoked between those two cars. Or two trucks, rather. Open. I think the hammer makes me do more collision damage. Just a bunch of cannonballs just flying out of an open hole. Uh-oh, my car is fucked. All right, now we're in trouble. Oh, we just got to survive. Ah! Damn it. If you can survive long enough, you know, they pull up with a fresh car for you, and you can keep on driving. But, you know, that ain't easy. No, this was not a steering wheel game. Oh my god, this was a joystick game. Oh, I want that speed. I'm going to need it to get through this gap here. Like that. Okay. This is a weird forced scroll section here where I'm like keeping up with this big truck for no good reason. Just some freaking missile launchers? Sure, why not? The future is fucking bad. Turns out. I need some repairs. We're not even out of the first level yet. Here it is. All right. Just nice. Hey, we made it. Nice. Bye. They all wave and run back into their building and say, like, hey, have fun out there, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. This was a game at my arcade, you know? Like that's certainly I think how a lot of nostalgia for arcade games of the early to mid 80s happened. There's just a certain amount of like, it was there. And so I have fond memories of playing it. You know what I mean? And my local arcade had a speed rumbler machine for at least some chunk of time. And I played quite a bit of it and just always thought the way this car turns, the way this car slides around and stuff was always just so cool. The idea that you there's another button so I can get out of the car at any time. I don't have to wait for it to be on fire to jump out of the car. I could just bounce. And that's a real good, dumb way to play the game. But you can do it. And we're going to probably be on foot here in a little bit with the way this thing's going. Uh-oh. Okay, car's on fire. That's bad. Oh, we're in some forced scroll section too. This is double bad. Hey, what's up, guys? Oh, I wish I could get in their cars. That would be cool. You can also roll when you're on foot, so I can do this. Oh, wait. Oh, Jesus. I believe you can roll on foot and occasionally and use that to dodge some bullets. Oh, those blow up when you hit them. The dark ones. You don't like that. Oh, see? You don't like that. No, I'm okay. We'll play something else. As much as I could. So, you know, obviously there are a lot of different ways to play a lot of these games. I've got, let's see, including the PC in front of me, let's count the number of, and the PlayStation, which has a copy of the same collection downloaded to it. Let's look at the number of ways that I could play these games. There's the PC again. There's the Steam Deck over here. There's the Mister. I've got a NVIDIA Shield here that I could install this stuff on. There is a MacBook in my closet that would run some stuff. Anyway. I like these collections, but honestly, I could use more, I guess. Super Joe. Also, by the way, Super Joe. So technically the guy from Commando. This guy, yeah, he definitely gets around for sure. Is there any? What are my show me my triumphs? Clear any game or games 10 times. Oh, yeah, so they're selling different... one of the add-ons they are selling is invincibility. And I'm not sure that I have access to that here. That might only have that on the PlayStation version. So like they're just straight up one of the things you can buy different backgrounds and stuff like that, but one of them is just like, yo man, you just want to cheat? You could do it. And it's a little weird. Status. I feel like there should be art. Cool art. I don't know. Do they have any cool art for block? Y'all got that block art? They do have some challenges here, and so they've got a few different leaderboards and stuff like that. I didn't mean to do that. I literally meant to tap back, but it didn't. Oh well. If you want to play a kind of whatever knockoff of Arkanoid, Capcom will hook you up. Oh, okay. So I have to spell the word extend. In a Mr. Do-esque twist, I have a word to spell, and they've made the word longer than extra to make it more challenging. And yes, of course, bubble bobble as well. This feels like Arkanoid by way of Buster Brothers in some weird way. Y'all about that block? Y'all feeling this block? Block? Did I ever use my... Yeah, so I bought a rotary controller for use on the Mister primarily, but it also works, on a PC and MAME, all that other stuff. And yeah, you can use it to play stuff like Arkanoid. It's also pretty good for driving games. So I was using it to play like Super Sprint, which if you don't remember is a game where you really want to just whip the fucking steering wheel out of your hand and then catch it at the right moment to make some of the turns. That kind of Ivan Iron Man Stewart off-road racing kind of vibe. All right. Oh, I don't know how I ended up sitting here playing block. Also, I kind of wish that there was just a easier list. I don't need to scroll through this stuff. We got Gunsmoke. Oh wow. AKA Gunsmoke. So they don't own the rights to the name Gunsmoke. Even though it is Gun.Smoke, they must have been worried about Gunsmoke, the television show. And so even you can change the ROM version here between English and Japan, but even on the English version, it still has the Japanese title screen. I assume that is there are a handful of games over the years that Capcom has done this on where they have like somehow fucked up. And so they're able to say like, it's also known as Gunsmoke. And they felt okay to say AKA Gun.Smoke, but did not feel okay about literally just calling it Gunsmoke, even though yes, in Japan, it's not like this game is called like fucking Cowboy of the West, Legend of the fucking Bullet Blazers. That's my game. check it out. There's also let's see here. What do we have here? There we go. This is clearly the way to play. Arcade, I'm guessing, is sort of a integer scaling sort of thing. We can play in the arcade cabinet if you want. You can put a few different types of weird filters and things on it. We've got a few different, you got some Capcom logos. Different styles of Japanese cabinets and such. These are also things that they are selling more of, which is, I mean, I guess you got to sell some things around the edges for the people that want that stuff and give a reason for a bundle. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess I don't have a problem with them selling it. I just look at it and go like, oh, why would you want to do this? A mini cute. Anyway. Actually, let's back out of this real quick and do. Does that work? No. There we go. Score challenge, timed challenge, and special challenge. Let's see what the special challenge is. Difficulty will be set to very difficult. No rewind. Yeah, obviously no rewind. You need to at least get 50,000 points to even qualify for the scoreboard. Game speed will be set to very fast. So you can play like a fast. I feel like most of them are this. Like, play on hardest. Play weirdly fast in a way that's not especially fun. And how long does it take you to complete the game? And you can use rewind here. Let's just do score challenge. Future high score lister. That's my triumph. Master Winchester. Okay, so they've kind of mapped. This was, always thought of this on the NES as, you know, because it's a 2-button game. So you would push one button to shoot to the left, another to shoot to the right, and you'd have to hit them both to shoot straight. And that was a choice. Oh, I thought you could pick up the dynamite before it started flashing, and I could have sworn that I walked over it, but maybe I didn't hit it just right. Have I checked out the PC port of Ocarina of Time? No. Oh, smoked. I'm sorry. AKA smoked. Well, we are not going to do very well on this leaderboard. I can tell you that much. We're really fucking this up. No, that stuff is interesting. I know they're working on decompiling Banjo-Kazooie to similar ends, and that stuff's cool. I haven't really... Did they do Jak and Daxter as well? Yeah, there we go. We picked up the dynamite. That stuff's neat, but I haven't really gone out of my way to see that stuff. Perhaps I will someday. I did look at the Mario 64 one of those at some point. I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. That's my tip. Hey, it's pretty cool. It's pretty rad that they can do that. Ah! I need my horse. What are we doing? There. That guy just jumps down. He's like, I got knives! All right, bye! Okay, just gotta wait for this guy to stand back up. Shoot him again. Oh, my horse. Dadgummit. That guy got smoked. Hey, what's up? My name's AKA Roy Knife. Whoa. I always loved this game. This was a game I only played on the NES for the longest time. I'd never really spent that much time with the arcade version. Knife Man takes 2 bullets because he's crazy. I'm on Cowboy PCP. You gotta shoot me twice. Woo! Man. Okay. We got some Caspo for that one, y'all. No, how do I want to... View rankings. There we go. All right. 100,000 even. I'm beginning to think that whatever this check account here is that they were probably using to test this out is maybe not on the level. AKA Gunsmoke. There was another AKA in here, I thought. 1943 Kai is a good game. That game never came out in the US, if I remember correctly. 1943 did, but... AKA Magic Sword. What was this game called originally that it wouldn't... I thought it was just called Magic Sword. Right? Do I have to look this up? No, it's not. That's... just Magic Sword. That's weird. Yeah, this game's just called Magic Sword. I don't know why that would be an AKA. Unless they're saying AKA Magic Sword and not calling it Magic Sword Heroic Fantasy. But I don't know what the AKA the King of Dragons. One is all caps, one isn't. I don't understand that either. AKA Block. That's weird. It makes sense to me for Gunsmoke because of it being Gunsmoke. Like it's the same thing they had to do with Mercs because they couldn't use the name Mercs, so they had to go back to calling it like Senju no Okami 2, Commando 2 basically, or they would call it they would refer to it as just like Wolf of the Battlefield when they would put it back out. Because they fucked up and forgot to retain the rights to the name Mercs. I'm not a big... I have not played a ton of of Saturday Night Slam Masters. That's the other way this cuts, right? Is like your arcade has the games it has, and you play the shit out of them, and you care about them. And then there are other great games that are out there somewhere that you just never encountered until MAME came into your life. And people are like, oh yeah, Saturday Night Slam Masters is the greatest game ever. And you're like, that's cool. I don't know shit about it. Other than they were trying to position Gunlock here as like a Guile-esque or like related to Guile, or I don't remember if that's a legit thing in the manual or if that is something that was like just in some fucking video game magazine, because they're like, look, he kind of looks like he has Guile hair. Let's mention Street Fighter, you know, or whatever. Canonically cousins. Okay, yeah. I have no idea how to play this. I have no idea what I'm doing. So far, it seems like these two buttons do the exact same thing. Attack. Okay, that's what it is. Attack and attack rapid fire. That's the... Okay, that's why they appear to be doing the same thing. Jump and pin. So attack, jump, pin. Ah! Oh! Gunlock fights honorably. Gunlock keeps it in the ring. Oh no! Give up! Yo, Bubba, pass me the spatula. I just made a slam burger. Yo, Bubba, I just made a smackadilla. CWA Crash Carnival. Yeah, I got that on Fight TV. It's great that these, you know, we can watch these indie shows on the internet now, you know? Just get so much more exposure to so much of these weird shows. Yeah, I don't know. This feels fine. It feels like, definitely it feels like a wrestling game of its era, you know? Music's pretty good though. Oh yeah. Straight up doing a perfect plex. Beautiful standing drop kick too. This guy will go far. He'll be on Dark Elevation or something by the end of the month, you know, at this rate. Gunlock's getting noticed.
1, 2, 3.
Gotta knock him down to pin him. Clearly under the ropes. Ref can't see it. Working heel over here.
You win.
Hey! Yeah, that's good. Yeah, is Gunlock the newest ass boy? Oh. Just slapping a fucking drop kick out of the air. Just like, nope. Yeah, I don't. You know, it seems very straightforward, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. A lot of arcadey wrestling games for console and stuff were like this, but there's no like explicit grab button. It's just like attack, jump, and pin. Oh, vicious. Oh no. Like, that's right. Roll him into the middle so he can't get to the ropes. Smart. Cut off the ring. Good strategy. Good strategy. We tell stories in the ring. Gun lock. But it's still this weird thing. Well, how did, you know, why was that his grab and not mine? Maybe I'm not hitting the, maybe you have to hit the attack button to initiate the grab, but it's like from a weird. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That's right. It just ends up leading to that kind of like Streets of Rage style thing where you're just trying to walk at everyone from diagonal angles to get in close for the grab. Blimey, I've fallen and I can't get up. That's a lot. That's a lot right there. Man, Sydney, really getting around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think those stomps could, you know, look a little more snug. Stiff. Oh. Oh. Oh, I love it when a ref jumps like that. Like, just fucking dives to the mat like that. You love it. All right. I don't know what that dude was saying, but it seemed very serious. Uh-oh. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Oh, good God, man. Yeah, we're gonna let you win a few matches and you know, build you up a little bit, and then you know, we're gonna use you to put over Hagar. And we're feeding you to Hagar at the Tokyo pay-per-view. You know how it goes. Fuck me. See you in catering, brother. Man, Hagar was not playing around. Give me that Caspo. What else we got on here? Panickies. Mega Man, the power battle. This game always felt like a very missed opportunity to me. I don't even want to play a full game of it, you know? Because, like, geez. Imagine if this game was like what it looks like it is. Where you're like, okay, wait a minute. Hang on a sec here. Like, imagine if this was an actual fighting game with actual full rosters and all that stuff. Instead of just like a boss rush video game. Ba-da-ba-da. You got new weapon, Ice Slasher. I gave him to the ice. I gave him the ice. Hit him with that ice. Yeah, they made two of these. The other one is definitely like a little more involved, but right. It's a shield. Why is Woodman wearing underpants? Censorship, that's why. I don't know. I never thought this game was very good. Right, he always bounces high. Ba-da-ba-ba! Yeah, it's just imagine seeing this in an arcade and being like, oh shit, a Mega Man game! And you get it, and it's just like, here's kind of the boss fights from those Mega Man games, a little different. And yeah, just, I don't know. Like, you just imagine what a Mega Man game could have been, I guess. And like the sprites do look pretty good. And like, yeah, you know, yeah, if you had done a lot more, yeah, it just... Yeah. Really don't have a lot of fire shots in this game. I feel like I'm doing okay at this. I don't know. I don't remember this game being that easy, but here we are. Of course, I'm just about out of life, so... Yeah, Gutsman. Yeah, this is cool art. I mean, you know, it's cool seeing these guys redrawn. Oh, can we just continue from like right here? I remember just being like really... Yeah, you just kind of slop your way through the game. You got enough quarters, you can see the game. We only got one more robot left before we get to that Wily stage, so why don't we super arm our way there? Alright, cut man. That's fun. Cuts the background. Cut these rocks. Oh, he doesn't like the shield. You would think he could cut trees. Instead, trees cut him. Suckman is more like it. Oh, shit. We do get to fight a redrawn version of the big crazy, was it the rock monster? Were they? I never... This guy. This frickin' guy. Love this guy. Look at him. What a cool looking thing. Yellow devil? Sure. Oh, God. It's just a cool looking thing. This thing. Ah! But yeah, you know, it's not a, you know, you think like, oh, what if we made a Mega Man fighting game and you could play as all the different robots, and but it still kind of had a bit of a Mega Man vibe to it or whatever, and I don't know. It's just, this game just always felt like it could be more. Can't block that. It's fine. I've got a pocket full of these quarters. It'll be okay. We'll be all right. Do I get my stuff back? I do. Yeah, so I get all my meters refilled as well. Uh-oh. We got him. We didn't let him get away. Perfect. Of course. That's me. That's my first taste of victory, according to the triumphs. No, he didn't. You fucking shot him. He can get away. You smoked his ass, and he was left there crawling. You should have grabbed him. He was laying there. You could have just went, all right, grabbed him by his doctor ass neck. I'm like, here, I got this guy. That's the problem. Mega Man's a freaking jack off. He doesn't get the job done. What exactly do we robots need? Yep. Not supposed to hurt humans. We need to research more on AI program. This is inside Google. They recorded this yesterday. When will there be world peace? Asked the robot. And then spit out 10 nightmarish pictures of Cody Rhodes as if he were in a Miyazaki film. Yeah, that game. This game's a bummer. This game's a bummer. I don't know. It just always. We didn't even get in the time rankings. That's depressing. Oh well. We got in the score rankings though. All right, let's get out of that. Let's see if there's anything else in here that we want to check out. Yeah, no, reconnect to the network. I must upload my. I wonder if this will be wiped because this is a review version of the game. It is not technically the whatever main branch or whatever you want to call it. Got that black tiger or black dragon if you must. You heard of this? Street Fighter? This compilation out already? No, this is out on Thursday. At least that's the Switch day. I didn't look to see if every version. I assume every version's out at the same time, but on the Nintendo site, it said Thursday. That was the first one that came up when I searched it, but this is the PC version. USA. Oh, we're gonna need to do the same thing here. Nope. Yeah, that version, that original Street Fighter version with the weird pressure-sensitive buttons, I feel like is just completely lost to time, right? I mean, you know, some people will run into those. I'm sure that there are still some functional ones left out there somewhere, but no one's gonna know this game as that game, because those pressure-sensitive buttons were so shitty, and they got replaced with the 6-button setup, you know, pretty fast. When I first saw this game, it had the 6 buttons on it. Wasn't until way later. This game sucks. Did you know that Street Fighter, Fighting Street, if you will, is a pretty bad game? There are many guys like you all over the world. All over the world. Here's M. Bison. The inputs feel so imprecise, and like especially you think about Street Fighter 2 and how just you did the quarter circle, you hit the button, the fireball came out. If it didn't happen, well, that's on you. This game feels more like I don't know, just keep doing it and hope it happens, but also the way that like some of these hits do so much damage that you're just fucking done. Just picture of bomb. They like, oh, do you want to draw a picture of like Ryu going no, or you know, or they're like, nah. Who has the time, honestly? Dragon Punch. Does an arcade stick make this game any better? Not really, you know. I mean, sure. But it's yeah, there's just I read some details on like why the controls in this are so fucking bad. And it's something about how frequently infrequently the joystick is pulled for what positions it's in, and that makes just doing some of these supers or some of these special moves, which are very special here. I mean, you think about how much damage those fireballs are doing. You know, it's a big deal, but oh man. Japan. If you think about it, this game and that Mega Man game are not too far apart insofar as you know, really don't get a meaningful choice over your character and all that sort of stuff. It's crazy to think like what, you know, like what this game led to, right? Yeah, I mean, this game's a lot more like but you can play one-on-one Ryu versus Ken, right? So it does have that, whereas Ye Are Kung Fu is strictly versus AI. Have I been playing Stray? I have not been playing Stray. I will play Stray at some point. But I have not been in touch with... I don't... Yeah, so I don't have a lot of... kind of had to start over on my contact list and such because of the way things happened, and I don't have an email address for anyone in Annapurna, so I will check it out, and eventually I will figure out who I need to email over there or whatever. But yeah, I don't currently have Stray. Looks neat. I don't know. Yeah, Yar Kung Fu is a great game. I love that game. Ugh. This game, because it feels good. It doesn't look as good as this technically or whatever, but like it runs smoothly and feels good. And this game feels like absolute shit. It feels so bad. Do I really just get to continue once? Or is it just, hey, I get to, yeah, no. Fun. That's fun. We're having a great time over here. Oh no, okay, we still get to. Well, all right. Better or worse than Rise of the Robots? This is probably better than Rise of the Robots. Rise of the Robots feels bad and looks bad. Rise of the Robots has nothing going for it. That guy died in the sky. It was cool that I could kick that ninja star. That was pretty neat, but boy. I would take a One Must Fall 2097 over this game for sure. You gonna punch that? Okay. Oh no. Punk rockers. But what's the story? So like this game came out and like because kind of whatever, and then that's what led to Street Fighter 2 originally being thought of as a Final Fight sequel. Maybe we can get Bill Cravens on here and see what's up. Oh, that's what it was. Final Fight was originally Street Fighter 2. Right. That's, yeah. Ryu won the fight over the enemy. Oh, Eagle. So fancy. With his bow tie and his sticks. What do your sticks think of that? You know, it's a great fighting game. You know, it's a great couple of fighting games. Capcom versus SNK and Capcom versus SNK 2. I'm playing a little bit of those lately, here and there. Not against anybody. I don't really have anybody to play with, but if we get into any fight cage shenanigans one of these days, those are probably going to be the games that I want to play, because Jesus. God damn, they're good. Oh my God. SVC Chaos is neat as well. It's neat. I think some of the character selections, some of the choices they made for characters in this game is ridiculous. Oh, Eagle. Dang it. Yeah, Mars. Yeah. Mars people. I was playing some Metal Gear 6 on my Steam Deck as well, which I had never played. I was like, oh yeah, it's just you made some more Metal Gear, Metal Slug rather. All right. Oh no. Just do the thing, man. Ugh. And a little dolphin, no, I was playing a little dolphin blue, but also some rumble fish. Did I read? I need to go look. I thought I'd read that they just announced like recently, like, oh yeah, we're gonna port Rumblefish to current consoles. You're like, what? Really? Really? In the year of our Rumble 2022, you've decided that now is the time to bring Rumblefish to the people. Like, that's all right, cool. I don't know. Those games are weird and feel strange, and I think that I would like to spend more time with them. So great. All right, I don't want to play this anymore. That's more Street Fighter 1 than a person should play. No one should do this. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could... Infinite time to continue now. Like, oh, I don't want to continue. No. Oh, wait. Oh, man. We fucked around and now... All right, well, let's let this timer run out. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this is an interesting list of games, but it's like, in a lot of ways, it feels like the also-rans of... Because, like, okay, I'll quit out of this, and then we'll talk about it for a little bit here. Uh-oh. Who's this guy? Who cares? That's the Street Fighter magic. Street Fighter 2, same thing. Who are these guys? Give me that cast bow. Oh, shit. Yeah, you know, hey, this is a totally fine compilation, but like it's kind of a weird selection of games, especially when you take into account that fighting collection just came out with a lot of this stuff, you know, Pocket Fighters on there. Like, a lot of these fighting games are on that collection already. And so if you care about fighting games, you maybe already bought that. And so a lot of this stuff, you're like, okay, okay, well, I would play that there because it has the online and all the other stuff, and like, and I don't want to play Capcom Sports Club because I'm not crazy, you know, or you know, it's don't get me wrong, Exit Xyz is a meaningful video game in Capcom's history and all that sort of stuff. But like, it's just not. It's probably just not something that needs to be presented. That's the hard problem, right? Is when especially when you're trying to package up these individual collections of games, and they do sell these like a little bit piecemeal, right? So there's let me go look at the Steam store page for this, because they do. I guess you can download the thing for free, right? And you get Sun for free, and then what's the deal here? Three Wonders is a separate purchase, and I don't know if that's something that's like a pre-order bonus or what the deal is there, but Three Wonders is broken out on its own, and then there's just the Capcom bundle of like, here's all the games, or rather, no, early bird bonus, and you get Display Frames Set 1, which is a set of wallpapers. And you also, so you get Sun for free, and this gets you the collection of games. You get a great deal on 30 additional Capcom Arcade Second Stadium files. So yeah, this is the there's a bundle package, but I guess you can buy the games piecemeal. I'm not sure, though. That's not listed on the Steam store page right now as like a piecemeal way to just like if you just wanted to buy Black Tiger or whatever. But I think they did that for the first collection. They eventually broke those out. I forget what it was. But yeah, they put out the Capcom Arcade Stadium thing. That's what it was. They put those games out and then they like sold them in 3 separate packs. And so you had to decide. Or you could buy individual games for, well, right now those individual games are on sale for 99 cents, which, you know, if you want to pay 99 cents, you could have Street Fighter 2 Turbo, like a decent version of Street Fighter 2 Turbo to play locally with friends. And that's a heck of a deal. Normally it's $1.99, which is still a heck of a deal. So like you can't, I don't know. You can't argue with it. You can, but you don't, you know, it's that's decent. But like that first collection has fucking, you know, Ghosts and Goblins and Final Fight and Super Turbo and Turbo and Cyberbots. And well, I love Cyberbots. It's maybe not. It's got Legendary Wings. It's got Ghouls and Ghosts. Maybe that's it for this, the true fucking classic ultimate bangers. It has Captain Commando. Now, wait a minute. Have neither? Oh, no. Okay. It has regular Commando. Yeah, like the first one has just a ton of what you would think of as like the canonical classic Capcom games of the arcade era, you know? And so this second collection then is sort of weird because it's got way more fighting games in it, which obviously a fighting game is a huge part of Capcom's legacy, naturally, right? I mean, duh. But they put out the Capcom Fighting Collection, which is probably a better way to play most of those games. In fact, I'm going to say it is a better way to play most of those games. And then, okay, let's look at the list of games for the second collection again here. One more time. The Speed Rumbler, a game near and dear to my own heart, but I can't sit here and tell you, hey, like it's a in the pantheon of Capcom classics, it's right up there with Commando. Like I'm not going to do that. Gunsmoke, I would probably have a stronger fight with you about when it comes to putting it near that top. But even Gunsmoke, you know, it's not Commando. Commando is fucking Commando. Street Fighter 1, historically interesting, but who cares? Really, at the end of the day. Black Tiger, you know, somewhere Craig Kuyava is psyched because they finally put Black Tiger out again, and God love him for it. 1943 Kai is an interesting curiosity. Magic Sword, I always thought of as a SNES game, but yes, it was an arcade game. You got a bunch of Darkstalkers, you got a bunch of Alpha and Hyper Street Fighter 2, the Anniversary Collection. You got your Puzzle Fighter, you got both those Mega Man No, Mega Man 2, The Power Fighters, but does it have... Yeah, it has Mega Man The Power Battle and Mega Man 2 The Power Fighters as both of those. Saturday Night Slam Masters, but there was a sequel to that, right? But maybe that was on the first collection. Like there was a Muscle Bomber too, wasn't there? Anyway, Eco Fighters and Panickies. Like I'm not going to sit here and tell you that these are bad games, but it really feels like they shot their wad on that first collection. And now they're like, we made a lot more games, guys. We could put those out. And so they are. And I don't know. It's cool. Like whatever. Like it's cool to see these re-releases and have them be like playable and cool. But like at the same time, I would have loved if it got that Digital Eclipse treatment of, hey, we've got an interview with one of the minds behind the Speed Rumbler. And we've got, we tracked down the people that made 1943 Kai to talk about how they were charged with quickly coming up with a pseudo update of the original 1943 and all that sort of stuff. Like, and hey, here's an interview explaining why those Mega Man games are the way they are. Like, those would be great stories to have. Those would be great questions to have answered in the context of this collection. Even more just art and stuff like era appropriate, interesting things from Capcom's past would round this package out a little bit. And so like, I just kind of look at it and go, yeah, no, this is a neat collection of games and that's neat, but that's kind of all it is. And the rewind and the online leaderboards and all that stuff, that's cool. That's good. Online leaderboards for Gun.Smoke. Right on. And yeah, could this have been integrated into the first collection? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. It would be nice to just have a long list of games integrated into one thing instead of having to download two separate launchers and all that sort of stuff. Or like, hey, if they updated the launcher here, that it would be like, oh, and if you purchase the first games, they all come in. I wonder if that is the eventual plan, because again, all of this stuff is prefaced, even in game, but also on Steam here with like CA2S : Savage Bees and all that sort of stuff. So like, you wonder if like eventually does that stuff get integrated in some meaningful way, and they let you bring your purchases of the first game in, and maybe they just don't have that done, or I don't know. It would be nice if they did that. And they have some notes here. Player numbers differ based on the game. Multiplayer gameplay is only available locally. As a special bonus, you'll get Capcom Arcade Second Stadium Gun.Smoke. Capcom Arcade Second Stadium Gun.Smoke, also known by its old title, Gun.Smoke. So, like, for whatever reason, they didn't feel comfortable using the words Gunsmoke. I don't know. It's a neat collection. I don't know if you like really vibe with these specific games, like you could do a lot worse. But again, if we want to have the real conversation outside of the legal conversation, I'm going to say odds are you are in possession of many of these games already. So, I ain't your dad. Do what you're going to do. Make your choices. But I don't know. I do feel like when, a collection like this comes out and the games are at least like competently emulated, like that's cool. It's weird. I'm watching the trailer. The trailer for this is looping, and the trailer for it shows an arcade with like dedicated stand-up arcade cabinets, like of a United States variety, as opposed to the Japanese sit-down cabs that are actually in game. And like this fake arcade they made for the trailer looks way cooler than anything they put into the game itself. That's kind of a bummer. But yeah, that's Capcom Arcade Stadium 2. It is coming out this week. It is out the 21st on Steam and Switch and PlayStation. And I am pretty sure it is on Xbox as well, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. And Yeah. I guess check that out.